What is going on, everybody? And I just like to say this before the actual commentary of this video starts. I apologize that I have to use this still image backdrop for this video. I thought I had some gameplay, but apparently I didn't. I have officially now run out of gameplay, so I'm gonna have to record more gameplay for more of my videos. But I mean, unless none of you guys are bothered by still images, I mean, just let me know if this doesn't bother you. But I would rather have gameplay in the background, but just let me know what you guys think about that if you feel like doing that. So, yeah, I just want to apologize real quick, and alright, enjoy the video. What is going on, everybody? And you know what? I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for making this video, but you know what? I really felt like I had to make this video after I watched this particular video. So anyway, this is going to be a response video to the video that is titled GameStop is Cheap and Greedy by the YouTube user JP. In the video, this guy is basically dumpster diving in a nearby dumpster for GameStop, and he's finding all this stuff that's in there. He's finding accessories and games, and the games are scratched. They have a scratch in them, and all the cords are cut from the accessories, and he's sitting there this whole time basically complaining how GameStop is so cheap and greedy. Like, instead of just throwing all this good stuff away, you can just donate it and all that other stuff. While I was watching this video, I just couldn't help but see the irony in the whole thing. First off, the video is titled GameStop is cheap and greedy, yet this guy is dumpster diving. Now, I'm not really here to insult people who dumpster dive, but you dumpster dive because you want to find free stuff. That's why people do it. You want to find free stuff, so either you can keep it or you can resell it. And you have the nerve to call GameStop greedy and cheap? I mean, that right there is the definition of cheap and greedy. You're dumpster diving hoping that you find free stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, I just couldn't help but see the irony in that whole thing. And another thing is, this guy completely, in my opinion, misses the point. Do you honestly, and someone can honestly say this to me, do you honestly think GameStop is just going to throw away games and accessories that they can easily resell? Have you been in a GameStop recently? Look at all the used games they have just lying around. Look at all the used accessories that they have just hanging on all their walls. Do you honestly think they would just throw away not free stuff, but just throw away anything when they could just resell it? GameStop would resell any game, any accessory if they could. That's what they do. That's part of their business. They wouldn't just throw away just stuff. They wouldn't just do that. Hell, I should know this because I worked there. I know how they operate. What this guy fails to understand is a lot of that stuff was more than likely defective. Because a lot of times you will have people coming into a GameStop and they will try to trade in a game that doesn't work. Now, if you look at the disc, it may look okay, but there still might be an issue with it. I mean, I've bought used games that looked okay, and then sometimes a game would just freeze at a certain part. And then, if for whatever reason, it's the defective game, and it got past the GameStop people. That's why they're very cautious in that stuff. So I'm pretty sure that all that stuff that was in that dumpster didn't work. And that's why they threw it away. Now, you're probably wondering, well, if they didn't work, why did they have to go the extra mile and make that extra scratch, that big giant scratch in every disc, and cut the cords of all the controllers and the headsets and all that stuff when the stuff didn't work anyway? Well, it's obvious. At least to me it is. That is to stop people from dumpster diving, taking that stuff, and then trying to resell it online to scam people, to make people think they're buying a product that works when it really doesn't work. It's very simple. And another funny thing in this video that he was making the comment that, oh, I can just go right in there right now and buy a new game for $60, immediately come in the next day and trade it in. They're only going to give me $10. Then they'll resell it for $40, $50. Now, I don't know if that was meant to be a joke. I mean, I hope it was, because that's not how their trade-in system works. That's not what their values work. That's not how their values work either. Once again, I should know. I used to work there. Not to mention, guess what? GameStop has an app on the cell phone that you can actually check each value of every game. If you're actually that curious at what particular game is worth when you trade it in. And you know what? New games that just came out that are $60, you're more than likely going to get in between 20 to 30, 25 to 30, depending on the game and the popularity. That's how they make up their trade value prices. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not going to rip you off in some cases. Sometimes they will rip you off in some cases, but you know what? That's business. That's how a business makes money. They have to make some type of profit. You or I may not like it, but that's just how business works. It's called capitalism. Simple as that. So, yeah, that's about it. I just felt like I had to respond to this video because, you know, it's easy to just sit here and bash GameStop because it seems to be the popular thing to do. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to stick up for them because sometimes they're in the right. And you know what? I think they are in the right in this situation here. So, anyway, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.